Hello traders, it's your boy Skin. So in today's video, I'll be talking about how you can trade head and shoulder. The best way to trade head and shoulder, because I know some of you guys have been finding it difficult to trade head and shoulder pattern. But today I'll be revealing you guys the secret on how you can able to identify right head and shoulder pattern. So if this is your first time coming across my YouTube channel, please kindly do it to subscribe, like and share, and stay to the very end of this video so that you don't skip any parts. Thank you. So let's dive into the chat, guys.
And so guys, let's start with GBP12. Right here, I'll first of all show you guys example before moving to the real life charts. So let me give you guys this example first. You can see this is left shoulder, this is your head, and this is the left shoulder. So we some traders we have it wrong when they started selling from here. Like right now, this is head and shoulder pattern. Yes. So some traders will get it wrong when they say when they start selling shorting from here down to the next high, which is this place. Because I was once a victim of this kind of setup, because I would think that this is my left shoulder, my right shoulder, I mean my head and my right shoulder. So was what I was thinking before. This was what I was thinking, that is how to trade head and shoulder. But no, this is not how to trade head and shoulder pattern. This is not the best way. This is not the best way to trade head and shoulder pattern. So let me review you guys the secret, the best way on how to trade this kind of pair. So assuming this is our left shoulder, our neckline, then our right shoulder. We won't be selling. We won't be selling like from here. We wait so that the price will break through the neckline, retest to it, then giving us a confirmation candlestick pattern before we start selling from here down. Let me say here. Yeah, like this. Assuming this is your left leg, so your take profit will be to the next high, which is this one. So this is the best way. This is the best way to trade head and shoulder pattern. This is the best way because we have cleared the neckline. That means we have cleared the resistant neckline. We have cleared this place, showing that price has broken the neckline. To test to it, giving you a confirmation before you start selling. Not just come here and because markets are giving you your left shoulder, your head and right, showing that market will start selling from around here down. Yes, market can start selling from here down, but sometimes it won't give you confirmation. It will just start selling like, let me show you an example. There are some scenarios market will give you a left shoulder, give you a right shoulder, give you neck, give you a right shoulder and start selling immediately without retesting to the neckline. But that is not a safe entry. It's not a safe entry because number one, you didn't see your confirmation. Market didn't retest to the neckline. Sometimes market will behave like this. You just give you the left shoulder, give you the head, give you the right shoulder without giving you any retest. You just start dropping from here, which is not good, which is not a safe entry. So if you want to trade head and shoulder pattern as like the right way, this is the best way to trade it. This is the best way. Wait for the breakout, then retest, giving you confirmation before you start selling. So let me take you guys to the real life chart in this head and shoulder pattern. Let me delete all these things. So this is GP Chef. And one thing is that I like markets that are trending, that has been trending for a very long time. Like trending markets, like this one, this GP Chef is trending since the day it was, established. This market has been trending downward. So I love this kind of market because following the trend of the market makes it more easier to trade the forex market. If you are trading a ranging market that is not trending, you find it difficult to analyze that pair rightly. But if you are trading a trending market that has been trending, yeah, that market will be so easy for you to analyze and wait for your setup. So this is our multi-time frame. I love starting from the multi-time frame, analyze down to the weekly. So we have seen now in multi-time frame that markets has been going bearish, trending bearish. That is our main targets in the multi-time frame to know the direction of the market. So market has been bearish. We have cleared that one. Let's move on to the weekly to see if there is any reversal change, any change in trend. So in weekly time frame, there's no change in trend. Market has still floating to the downside. So it is still floating to the downside. So making it more easier for us to analyze. So moving on to our daily time frame, you can see that head and shoulder pattern that I've told you about in this daily time frame. Let me draw it. This is it. This is your left shoulder. This is your neck on your head. Then this is your right shoulder. Market came there, giving me confirmation in the neckline. Then started dropping from there to here. So this is a real life example of head and shoulder pattern. So it's not a must that you find your head and shoulder pattern at the daily time frame. You can look for it at the 1 hour time frame, at the 4 hour time frame. But if you sit at the daily time frame, just know that you're going to, you know, get very bigger pips in the future, like 200 pips, 500 pips, because daily time frame are higher time frame. So it will show you the overall trend of the market, and you can now start, you know, securing bigger pips in the future. Like this now, this is about 220 pips, 220 pips with the 1 pip stop loss and 220 pips take profit. See that very very clean. So name me I saw my entry confirmation at 1 hour time frame, because 1 hour time frame and 4 hour time frame are my entry confirmation um time frames. So let me do this. So you can see that market came to the neckline and gave me my confirmation straight. See that market came to the neckline without even breaking it and retesting it. Market just came to the neckline and gave me my confirmation. That is evening star. I have this trade confirmation pattern that I used to enter my trades, that I used to execute. Was that evening star? That is number one. If I want to sell, bearish engulf candlestick if I want to sell, and double top if I want to sell. So the opposite is if I want to buy. So if I want to buy, I'll look for money star, bullish engulf candlestick with double bottom. That if I want to buy. So in this scenario, we want to sell. So market give us evening star as a confirmation. Then I took myself from here down. This trade took many days for it to complete. So because I saw the this thing, the the setup on a daily time frame. So you have to wait for it to complete. You can see that very clean, very clean. 31 pips stop loss and 220 pips take profits. This is a very good risk reward. So when seeing your setup in a high time frame, it gives you opportunity to catch bigger peaks in the future. That's why I love trading with the higher time frames. So let me show you guys another example, not only GBP. Let me bring GBP USD. GBP USD. So you can see that. Let's start from monthly time frame. This is GBP USD on the monthly time frame, and this market is bearish, but it started reversing from here. So let's move down to the weekly time frame. This is it. In weekly time frame, market was a little bullish. You can see here from this trend line up, market was a little bullish, and I can see that it's trying to change. It's trying to change in direction, because when markets want to change direction, it will give you a confirmation, either a head and shoulder pattern or a double top. So if you move down to our daily time frame, you can see I can see our head and shoulder pattern showing a reversal trend, change in trend. So right now, what I can see in this daily time frame in GBP USD is changing trend reversal. This is our left shoulder, this is our head, and this is our right shoulder. So this is a change in trend reversal. Market has been bullish for a moment and started trending direction by giving us a confirmation. This is head and shoulder pattern. So you can see that when market give us that head and shoulder pattern, I was patiently waiting for it to break the neckline and give me confirmation. Let me show you. This is it. Market breaks it, break the neckline, retest to the neckline again. Then I was patiently waiting for my confirmation at the 1 hour time frame, and I took the trade. This is it. In this case, market gave me a bearish engulfing candlestick because it breaks the neckline, retest to it again, and give me a confirmation. Then I took a sell from there down to this trend line. So I spot this trend line as the weekly time frame. Let me show you the trend line. This is the trend line. So I spot this trend line here. I drew it from here to here. So I know that when market comes to this place, it's going to react to this trend line, because this is the weekly trend line. That is showing is a very strong trend line that market cannot just come and break like that. So I spotted it out and take my profit there because I don't want any story. So this is a clean example of head and shoulder pattern. You can see it right there. Very clean example of head and shoulder pattern. I told the trade and I made money. So you need to put this in consideration, because if you started trading head and shoulder like that without any break and retest on the neckline, you might be fake out, because there's a lot of fake head and shoulder pattern that is displaying here every day. So you need to spot the valid ones. You need to spot the right ones, the safe ones to trade. So let me show you guys another example of it, which is USD chef. USD chef. Think. Alright, USD chef. Yes, look at it. You can see market has been bearish. As I said before, I love market that are trending, that are bearish or bullish. So in this case, market is bearish. USD share market is bearish, and in my weekly time frame, there's no change in trend reversal. There's no change in trend reversal. Market is still bearish. It's still going bearish. It's still going bearish. There's no change in trend. So I was patiently waiting for my head and shoulder pattern to form then, because it was forming. when market was here, this point, it was forming. So I was waiting patiently for it to form. So when it forms, it breaks out to the neckline, we test to it and give me confirmation at my 4 hour time frame. I saw my confirmation, and this was a very huge risk reward. This is 228 pips, risking only for 3 pips. So 208 pips is a very huge amount of pips. Because if you start assuming you trade this thing with very high, equity. If you have a very big equity, a very huge equity, and you risk 2 to 3% of your capital, you make a lot of money because making a lot of money in this first market is when you have bigger amounts of money. When you have a very big equity, that's your balance. So, but me that is still trading with little capital. I'm not making that much as you are thinking. I'm not making that much because I don't have big capital. So I'm just trading with 5K profit from account. That's what I'm trading with. So I don't have big capital to make like significant money from this one. So let me show you guys my confirmation here. Look at it here, very clear, very strong candlestick. I put my sell here, my stop loss above it. I'm gonna start running to the downside. So this is the best way to trade head and shoulder pattern. This is the best way to trade it. So you need to avoid premature head and shoulder pattern. You need to look for the right ones. The right one. This is the left shoulder. This is the head. This is the right shoulder. We break and we test to it. Then make it start firing down. This is it, guys. This is how I'm able to spot a valid head and shoulder pattern in USD shelf. So if you are confused about how to spot head and shoulder pattern, you need to take your time, give it time, relax your mind, and figure it out. It's not hard. It's not hard to understand. It's not that hard to understand. So today is Sunday, market is closed. It's not moving right now. So guys, I'm done with today. I'm done. So if you have any question, can you drop it in the comment section? Subscribe and like this video if you find it helpful. So let me see you on the other screen, guys.
Thank you for staying to the very end of this video. I know you must have learned one or two things. So if you have any question, can you write it in the comment section? And please do it to subscribe, like, and share. And also join my Telegram channel for more Forex signals and insights. Thank you. Bye.